each night at 8. This is Northcity TV.
Hi Northcity, from Karen and Dave in our whānau. We've currently got 2 extras with us at the moment. It's Reuben, my son, and my daughter Charlotte staying with us. They're both working from home during this time, so and we're retired, so lifestyle's not too much different for us, but it's just a bit strange being sort of locked in and not being able to go out and do stuff. And so we go and do bike rides and walks. I spend a bit of time in the garage doing projects and repairs and stuff like that, and I've been doing a little bit of music and writing a couple of songs. So when I was asked to share something about us, I sort of was thinking, what does this mean for me, and what am I getting from God? Am I getting anything from God? And my initial reaction was not getting a lot, but no real great revelations. But I was quite encouraged by watching a couple of other clips by people from the church, and some similar themes were coming through that maybe people are not hearing a lot necessarily, but that seems to be maybe a common theme, because we're all in the same boat, and we've never been prepared for this, because it's just been sort of thrown at us. So here we are, just stuck in it, and we don't know really what to do or even what to think. That's how I'm sort of feeling anyway. So, but we're just encouraged that other people we're all in the same boat, and nobody's got perhaps any more than anybody else. So is that right? What do you reckon?
So as Dave said, we are retired, so our normal lifestyle is a bit more relaxed than most, but we have the same restrictions, and we've had to adjust to these new norms. And for example, we've got having other people in the house, and also of course we've got a camper van in the drive that we can't take anywhere, so that's a bit of a frustration. But over the last couple of weeks, I think we've settled into a new norm, into a rhythm, and I feel like we've gone from initially sort of an anxiousness to a place of calm, and for me anyway, feeling that God has this, so we just have to do what we have to do. And the verses that we've all heard from the beginning, be still and know that I am God, is being with me all this time, and especially the bit about just being. And I like to go for walks. I like that time on my own. This is my God space, and it's a time for me to reflect. And we have lots of beautiful areas near us, trees, lots of open spaces, so this is where I can just get away and just really enjoy actually the beautiful autumn colours, the trees, the birds singing, and even just walking over a carpet of excuse me, of dried leaves just reminds me of the new life that's to come. So that's, I'm really enjoying that, and as I say, it's just keeping your eyes open and paying attention to what's around you, and just listening for the whispers of the Holy Spirit.
You done?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just had a ring from one of our neighbours just a week or so ago, and wondering if we can meet at the gate for drinks. So we ended up doing that, and just out on the street. We've got a quiet sort of street, it's a cul-de-sac, so it lends itself quite well to that. So we all sort of sat at our gates and sort of out in the middle of the road and stuff, and it was really good time to connect, and there was a good bit of conversation, and good friendly people, so that was really good. And my daughter Charlotte, during the course of the conversation, she was talking about that she used to be a Zumba teacher, and so somebody suggested we could have some street Zumba. So we ended up doing a couple of sessions. Got some sound gear out in the street, and we're pumping the music out, and people really loved it. They just came out, and really enjoyed it, and there was a lot of conversation, and we met some people we wouldn't have met otherwise. As one of my neighbours said to me, we're sort of forced into this because we just dropped in it, and we're stuck here with these people that we don't know that well, so let's take an opportunity to get to know them. And I think that was, it was so good. They just loved it. and so we kept our social distance, of course. But so there's a wee clip now of this, just one of our Zumba sessions, so you can enjoy that. Thank you.
So I think this connection is so important, and I just love how adaptable everyone is, and how we've embraced these new technologies of Zoom sessions. I've done Zoom sessions for Zumba and Zoom sessions for my book club, and obviously for our cell group, and it's just a way of connecting with people, obviously, and seeing them. And for us who've got grandkids, we're really missing them, but at least seeing them through WhatsApp it's almost as good as being there. Not really, but it does give you those warm fuzzies, and there's something about being able to interact with people and to see them and to sort of really hear their hearts. So I just want to finish with reading you a few verses from Psalm 91. These have been with me the whole time we've been in lockdown, and you will know these well, I'm sure. He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. Surely He will save you from the foulest snare and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart. And I just love that verse about under His wings. It just has that beautiful sense of safety, and just knowing that we have this God who is just is overshadowing us. So yeah, just be blessed.
No, it's good. I've just written a little song, just expressing a little bit of what perhaps what I'm feeling, but reinforcing one fact that we do know, and that He's watching over us. So let that be a blessing to you. So I'll just play the song. Thank you. The whole world is locked away. I don't know what to think or say, or what this means for me. We've not been here before. We're shut in behind our own closed doors, and we wonder just how long. I look up and wonder why. I know the maker of the earth and sky. He's watching over me. He said, I will never leave you, I will not forsake you now. He's watching over me. Yes, He's watching over me. Yes, I know, yes, I know, yes, I know He's watching over you. He's watching over you. Yes, I know He's watching over you. I know He's watching over you. I just know He's watching over me. Watching over you. And He's watching over me. I will never leave you, I will not forsake you now. He's watching over me. He's watching over you. He's watching over me. Watching over you.